Amma Chatriya not joined. Okay. So like that, winds are formed. Okay. So water evaporates from water bodies. So the vapor condensed and tiny droplets formed around the dust particles. So these all tiny droplets together form a clouds. So later when the clouds get heavier, then we get rains. So this is the process of forming clouds and getting rain. Clear? So next, water cycle. Usually evaporation occurred every time from water bodies. Later the clouds will be formed, okay, and coming down as rain. So flowing down the rainwater towards slopes on land, then it is joined with rivers and finally joined with the sea. It is called the water cycle. Clear? So evaporation takes place all over the earth's surface. So clouds also being formed all over. So however, it is on the surface of the oceans the maximum evaporation and cloud formation takes place. Why? Because oceans are a large water bodies. So oceans are stretched thousands of kilometers. So evaporation takes place in oceans more. Because of that, so clouds also formed on the surface of the oceans, above the oceans. So because of that, oceans gets more rainfall, okay, and sometimes clouds travel from island to inland with the help of cloud winds, with the help of winds. So winds carry the clouds towards the inland. Clear? Ma, is my voice is clear?
Yes,
Ma?
yes, sir.
Okay. These winds all the way come all the way from the, so we are having two oceans, Arabian Ocean and Bay of Bengal. So we receive clouds from Arabian Ocean and Bay of Bengal. Okay, with the help of winds. So these winds are called monsoon winds. They are called monsoon winds. Usually we receive monsoon winds in the month of June, second week of June. Already we received the monsoon winds and we get the rains also. Okay, they are also called southwest monsoon winds. So why? Because so these winds come from southwest side. You can observe here. So we are receiving monsoon winds from Arabian Ocean and Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. So these are called monsoon winds. Okay, so we are having two sources for rains. One is from Arabian Ocean, from another from Bay of Bengal. So you can see here the winds are blowing from Arabian Sea towards the north side almost. So because of these monsoon winds, so Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, and Madhya Pradesh, and some other northern states will get the rains. Okay, so Telangana states also receive rains because of monsoon winds. Usually in Telangana state, temperatures rises in the months of March and June. March, April, May and June. It is a summer season. At the time, we experience more than 49-degree temperature in Telangana. Okay, when we received southwest monsoon, so at the time of June, second week of June, we will receive. So at the time, suddenly the temperatures will fall down. Okay, reduce the temperature reduces in the month of June. Okay, next, the southwest monsoons brings very normal rains to Telangana, not more rains. Okay, but north side of Telangana and east part of the Telangana receives heavy rainfall, and some large part of the Telangana plateau receives very less rainfall, and Mahbub Nagar receives very less rainfall at that time. Okay, now because of monsoon winds, so northern part of the Telangana and eastern part of the Telangana receives more rainfall, and the Mahbub Nagar receives very less rainfall in Telangana state. Most of the Telangana plateau receives average rainfall is less. Okay, so in the mountain ranges, we are having western coastal areas and eastern coastal area, and Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. So these Western Ghats, near Western Ghats, they receive more rainfall because of mountain ranges. So while traveling the monsoons, first of all, they reach the Western Ghats, and there it rises up. So because of that, because of rising air, so cools down, and the beside the places beside the Western Ghats receives more rainfall. So it is occurred everywhere where the mountains are there. Okay, next, May to October, cyclones form in different parts of the India, especially cyclones form in the Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. So because of cyclones, the Andhra Pradesh and Odisha and West Bengal receives heavy rainfall. So our region, Telangana region, may not bring rain to our region. So sometimes Telangana region also receives rainfall because of cyclones. So based on the density and direction of the intensity and direction of the cyclone, so either we get or not get the rainfall. But Andhra Pradesh coastal area and Odisha and West Bengal get more rainfall. Sometimes it will cause damage to these crops and other objects. So we received different cyclones in the previous years. I think you remember that Hudhud cyclone and Bulbul, okay, and Hampan cyclone, and recently also we faced one cyclone. So these cyclones spread. Sometimes monsoons and cyclones spread together. So because of that, these areas receives heavy rainfall and it causes damage to the crops. Sometimes the houses and trees and telephone poles will be damaged because of cyclone. So usually cyclone blow more than 80 to 150 kilometer speed per hour. So because of that speed, so some physical object will be damaged in those states. So in the time of October, so the monsoon winds began to blow from the Bay of Bengal towards southwest. Southwest means reverse. So these are called reverse monsoon winds. Okay, or retiring monsoon winds. You can observe the rains in our area about 10 years. So one table given here. In 1996, 933 millimeters rainfall is there. So like that, almost more than 605 millimeters rainfall we received in our state in these 10 years. So in Thar desert, they receive only 150 to 250 millimeters rainfall. That's why they are facing water problem. But in our state, average 605 or 500 millimeters rainfall we receive in the rainy season. Okay, next. So you can observe the map here, Telangana map. So already I said northern districts and eastern districts receive more rainfall at the time of monsoons, and most of the middle area receive very less rainfall, and red color, where the red shade shown, there below 60 centimeters rainfall they receive. Okay, so here more than 100 centimeters rainfall. Here between 60 to 100, where the red shade is there only below 60 centimeters rainfall they receive. Okay, but we don't receive more rainfall at the time of cyclone. So based on the intensity and direction of the cyclone after crossing the borders of the land, so then we may receive or may not receive the rainfall because of cyclones. Clear? Next. So how we calculate the rainfall, how much rainfall is there? So we use the rain gauge, one instrument, to calculate the rainfall in centimeters. Okay, we can measure with the help of rain gauge. Okay, so the amount of rainfall for a unit area is measured in centimeters. So with the help of rain gauge, we can easily calculate the rainfall in a particular area. We can prepare the rain gauge with the help of waste material also. So how to make your own rain gauge? Now it is the rainy season, so you can prepare this and you can calculate the rainfall also. Okay, so to prepare a rain gauge, so what are the material you need? One used water bottle and one knife and one scale. First of all, collect here this material. Later, try to cut the top of the bottle like this. Okay, so make it two pieces. Make the bottle into two pieces. So this ensure the top of the bottle and the bottom of the bottle has the same circumference. Okay, next. So thirdly, turn top of the bottle inside down like this and fix it to the bottle after making two pieces. So make the top piece, keep reverse and insert into the bottom of the bottle. So in that up to some height fill with sand and water also. Okay, in this part try to fill sand and water. Okay, so like this you can prepare the rain gauge. So later, after preparing that, what you have to do, you try to keep it in a open place, so to collect the rain. Okay, so make sure that there are no walls or trees that can block the rainwater from falling into the bottle. If you keep in the beside the wall, so rain won't fall in the bottle. If you keep in the under the tree also, so raindrops won't fall in the rain gauge. That's why rain gauge should keep in the open place only. Then only raindrops will fall into the bottle. Okay, so after 1 week, after 1 week, you can measure the water level in the rain gauge. Okay, what is the meaning of that? So we rainfall in a particular period, the centimeters of rainfall in a particular period. So you can find how much rainfall occurred in that place with the help of rain gauge. Clear? Okay. So what you have to do, these bottles should be kept in the open place only, not in the beside the wall or under the shed or under the tree. Okay, ma. So this is the information about our lesson. So in this lesson we are having two parts, part 1 and part 2. We completed the part 1. Yes, ma, any doubts in this?